long-term financing, $500 billion a year, and to expand contingency financing to countries that are in need. It is a great indictment on this international community that we can spend so much money on war. And in fact, trillions are being spent on war, but we cannot support action that needs to be taken to meet the basic needs of billions of people in the world. Needs such as addressing hunger, health, empowering women, and making sure that there is development in countries that are vulnerable. The achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals depends fundamentally on empowerment of women in all spheres of life. Social and economic progress will not be possible unless we end gender discrimination. We must ensure that there is equal access for women to healthcare, education, as well as economic opportunities. We must pay particular attention to the provision of adequate health services to every woman, child, and adolescent. By doing so, we will fundamentally improve the health and well-being of all. Empowerment of women must be central to the actions we now take towards the realization of Agenda 2030. Women of the world need empowerment. They have a right to empowerment. They have a right also to participate equally in the decision-making structures of all institutions in the world. I am proud that in South Africa, 50% of the members of the cabinet of South Africa are women. And today I'm accompanied by an all-women delegation to this United Nations General Assembly. It should be a matter of concern to us all that the majority of people who are sitting in this assembly are men. The question we have to ask, where are the women of the world? The women of the world have a right to be here to represent the views of women across the world. The essential human qualities of innovation and adaptation must be evident in the actions we take to prevent the destruction, and yet it bears the greatest burden. Centuries after the end of the slave trade, decades after the end of the colonial exploitation of Africa's resources, the people of our continent are once again bearing the cost of industrialization of the North and the development of the wealthy nations of the world. This is the price that the people of Africa are no longer prepared to pay. Many countries in the North count their assets in the mineral resources that are beneath the African soil. The wealth of Africa belongs to Africa. The mineral wealth beneath the soil of Africa must, in the end, accrue to Africa. We urge global leaders to accelerate the global decarbonization while pursuing quality and shared embrace this challenge. Africa is determined to deploy smart, digital, and efficient green technologies to expand industrial production, to boost agricultural yields, drive growth, and create sustainable employment for Africa's people. As the global community, paradigms that define humanity are evident in the institutions that manage the conduct of international relations. We require institutions that are inclusive, that are represented, that are democratic, and that are inclusive of all nations. We require based on clear rules and supported by effective institutions. This is the moment to proceed with the reform of the United Nations Security Council to give meaning to the principle of the sovereign equality of nations and to enable the Council to respond more effectively to current geopolitical realities. We are pleased that creating an opportunity for convergence between member states. The recently held BRICS summit in Johannesburg also affirmed the view that the United Nations Security Council should be reformed and should ensure that those who are not represented, that is, nations that are not represented, are also represented. We must ensure that the voice of the African people in the Global South is strengthened in the United Nations and broader multilateral system. All the peoples represented here in this United Nations have their origins in Africa. In Africa, they developed the tools and capabilities to spread across the world and achieve remarkable feats of development and progress. And all this was due to the skills and the talent of the continents of the African. Despite its history, despite the legacy of exploitation, colonialism, and subjugation, despite the ongoing challenge of conflict and instability, Africa is determined and ready to regain its position as a site of human progress. The era of African development has arrived. Through the African Continental Free Trade Area, which is creating a wider, seamless trading area and also accelerated interconnectivity. African countries are mobilizing their collective needs and resources to achieve shared prosperity. Through this treaty, African countries are establishing for themselves the foundation for a massive increase in trade, accelerated infrastructure development, regional integration, and sustainable industrialization. As the global community, we have the means and we have the desire to confront some of the